Welcome to the 4W age of instructional technology. I know you must be wondering what's 4WH. It's the what, why, when, where, and how of an instructional technology. So what technology will we be using? Why are we using it? When do we use it? Where do we use it? And how does it enrich our learners? We'll be looking at 3 instructional technologies: Microsoft PowerPoint, Class Markov, and Smart Board and Notebook technology. First one, Microsoft PowerPoint, a presentation tool. Now I know you must be wondering, why is it that we're doing Microsoft PowerPoint when it is so popular? I want us to look at the more unique features of PowerPoint. How is it that we can use these features to help our presentations? How can we make PowerPoint more powerful? Well, we use it because it allows us to have attractive dynamic presentations using animations and transitions. As a presenter, you can have your presentation notes that will guide you while your audience is just seeing your presentation. You can print presentations as handouts. Use smart art to make your steps and your processes come alive. Add videos, hyperlinks. Turn your mouse into a pointer or pen or highlighter so that you can highlight points as you go along. Easily compare and combine presentations. Now, Microsoft PowerPoint is a part of the Office package. It is used in the Caribbean as well as outside of the Caribbean because it is such a popular presentation tool. As a matter of fact, all other presentation tools are normally modeled after Microsoft PowerPoint. We use it in face-to-face classes. However, with additional technologies, we can now capture our PowerPoint presentations and make them available asynchronously. Microsoft PowerPoint can be used for learner enrichment and learner engagement with the use of games such as Jeopardy game, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Memory Match. These are some examples of games we can create using Microsoft PowerPoint. If you look at the resources section of our lesson, you will find additional information on how to create these games. Animation pulls our students in, allows our students to keep focused on what we are doing, keeps them engaged. Using smart art, inserting videos in PowerPoint. Our second instructional tool is Class Markov, and Class Markov is a drill and practice testing tool. Why do we use Class Markov? It provides immediate feedback. We can reuse questions, so a question can be in one test and it can be in another, in several tests. You can test once or multiple times. Randomize questions for each student, so when students are sitting close to each other, their questions are not necessarily in the same order. You can randomize answers. You can add pictures and files to your test. Students can review and do the quizzes from home. You can, at the end of the quiz, you can allow it to show answers. You can also time the quiz. And one of the most important features is that it allows you to analyze data by class, by question, or by category of questions. Where do we use this? Now, it is very relevant to us in the Caribbean because persons are able to practice their multiple choice and short answer questions. CXC has recently gone online for a number of its multiple choice tests. This tool provides a good way for our students to get that online practice before going into the exam. It can be used in class, as well as students can use this program at home, getting access to the same quizzes that the teacher has set. Class Markov allows you to do true and false questions, multiple choice, short answer, matching, and essay type questions. Our last tool is Smart Board and Notebook, and this is a multimedia technique. Why do we use the Smart Board and Notebook technology? Well, it's game-based learning. It allows you to have interactive lessons where students can interact with the board or use their computer to access the activities that you have planned. It can also be used for assessments, brainstorming activities. You can plan your lessons from anywhere as long as you're online. You do not necessarily need to be where the smart board is. Collaborative workspace where you can share your lessons with other teachers. And you can control your lessons from the phone. Where do we use this? Well, Smart Board is becoming very popular. In the US, it's very popular. It also has become very popular in some Caribbean countries. It replaces the overhead projector as persons no longer need the projector with the smart board, with some versions of the smart board. When do we use this? It's in class, face-to-face lessons that utilizes the smart board because the students will need to interact with the board, or the teacher will need to set their lesson so that the students can go on at a certain time and see the lesson. Now, smart board allows the learner to be engaged. It's very, very interactive. Students can touch the board, drag and drop, and they love going to the board and using the board for their various activities. As you can see, they can play various games using the smart board. The games can be ranking games, it can be sorting games, it can be just about anything, very interactive. They can also use the board to write. So it doesn't matter if your handwriting is good or bad. Once you use the board, the students will use their fingers to write on the board, and it has the ability to take your script and make it into text. Now you can interact with the class, have whole class activities, or students can interact with the board independently. Now those are 3 technologies: Microsoft PowerPoint for presentations, Class Markov for drill and practice, and Smart Board and Notebook, a multimedia technology. I hope you enjoyed learning about these 3 technologies, and I look forward to how you will use these technologies in your lessons.